Alright, I need an axe.
Oh, to carry on the thing with herding. Apparently, cows do it right by cattle do it correctly by taking a bite, taking a step, taking a bite, taking a step, taking a bite, taking a step.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently sheep are a completely different story. Sheep,
they're completely stupid.
They'll sit there and what happened to my flint?
They'll eat till they're... Oh, sorry, I was taken out for just a moment because I needed to use this. I'm gonna borrow one flint.
Just leave the shit in there if you're gonna just borrow one flint.
Well, no, I'm not gonna use it for repair. I'm gonna make a new tool. Here's your flint. Take your flint, you bastard.
Flint.
But don't put it in there yet. I need to make a... I'm assuming I did it backwards. Do it backwards. There it was. Yeah.
So sheep are completely stupid. They just
stand there and eat till there's nothing left.
Yeah, they chew it down to the meristem of the plant, and then they'll go over that area again to make sure they got all the meristems. So, sheep are quite stupid in that sense.
I'm wondering, is there a difference between sheep and goat?
Eating wise?
Metabolism? I suppose so.
Or you just...
I'm a bit confused as to where exactly sheep came from, you know? Like, were they just, like, domesticated and stuff? Because, like, pigs, you won't find pigs in nature. You'd find, like, boars or feral kind of pigs, you know?
I see.
Because they transformed. So, like, are sheep a native kind of thing, or are they special because of the way we've treated them?
Well, they could
So I can understand why they would be stupid, because they were, in a way, modified to be
domestic.
What they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were developed to be that way.
Too. I mean, because, you know, if humans are tending to it, then there's really no problem. Though it's unfortunate we have to tend to it.
What do you mean unfortunate? You've been doing it for years.
Well, no, because that means more... What?
For eons and eons and eons.
For decades and decades and decades. Because the issue is that that means it needs more manpower. Because now you gotta have someone tending to the sheep. Because the sheep can't tend to themselves.
Yeah.
Like cows, you set them out there, you don't have to worry about nothing.
That's why you get a sheepdog. That's what kept them moving.
Ah, I see. I had forgotten about dogs in the equation.
Yeah, well, yeah. We forget about those are the species.
I don't like dogs too much. Yeah. So they're the last thing on my mind.
The last thing. Burritos came first.
Exactly. El burrito loco.
They're like, we need to get more steak burrito. I'll drive those sheep mad.
No, we get gyros. They will fear us like no other.
That's how, and that was the first step in domesticating goats.
See, this is what happens if you're a goat. You become a sheep now.
I wish that wand of yours that repairs things. Hello?
Some extreme forced domestication. Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like I heard Skype go a little bit weird.
Yeah, it did, and I was like, "Hello, Chris," and just silent there.
Unknown error. What the hell? What is this? Mob's item config failed to find match for number something. Well, Bob. It doesn't look like the server crashed, though. Let me see. No, it's still listing, so it's fine.
It's not going to save, though.
I'm going to have to do a lot of work if that's the case. Alright, now this should be the perfect farm. Watch, later on I'm going to find out that my calculation was exactly fine and I messed it up.
So I have a whole year in depth.
Oh, what?
In deep, in the late entry program. It feels weird. It's like... thought I was gonna join armed services, be like an electrician. How the hell did I pick on that? I don't know.
Actually, I got a bit of a problem. Well, I guess the center will be a fancy little area. Because this holds 3x3 farms. I was planning a 2x2. I don't know where I messed this up, but it doesn't matter. So the center would be the only one that's not going to be a farm.
Chris,
that's fine.
if someone said you could be a software program, but you would have to go to an area that was equivalent to Dead Space, would you do it?
What do you mean equivalent to Dead Space?
It's the equivalent to Dead Space. You know, my mom's...
You get attacked by zombies every 5 seconds?
No, not every 5 seconds, but you know.
I don't know, it sounds kind of cool, but at the same time, I think in a real-life scenario, I don't think I'd want to do that.
Why not?
Because being killed sounds annoying.
Sounds annoying.
Dang it, I'm dead. That's basically how I assume death is like. It's just like, God, I'm one step too far. That's all it took.
My heart just stopped beating. Why? And then
Pourquoi?
oh God. And then God comes in wearing like a white coat, and he's like, oh, well, you know, this happened, and he's like showing you like these medical documents.
Oh God, God's a doctor.
Of course.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do this.
How else would he be able to build such extravagant creatures? Duh. No,
I was
not trying to
hoping
get
he was
into religious.
I was hoping he was a geneticist.
Geneticist? No. He made those guys.
To take over the job for him. And then they made retarded sheep.
Retarded sheep, the platypus, all of it.
There were some mistakes made.
But it was fine. It all worked out. It didn't corrupt the world.
I haven't planned this farm out far enough, unfortunately, so I'm thinking to myself here how I'm going to do this, because if I make this centerpiece, I'm assuming this is center, 1, 2, 3, 4, here's center. So if I make this centerpiece a planter, it has to go below the ground, so on the second level down to be a planter, and then the level above this would have to be dirt, and then I'd need a sprinkler here. However, I'd need an infinite water source here, so I can't put a tank there by itself. If I could feed the sprinkler in from a different angle, it'd be useful, but I don't think I can. It's like I need this to be a different size here. I'm not quite sure how I should feel about this. Unless, if I could have the sprinkler floating, however, that'd be useful. Although I don't think that makes sense. Let me look up sprinkler real quick. Minecraft sprinkler.
You can't multiply haste, can you? On an item? Only affects it if you receive a second one. It will not increase the.
I'm not 100% sure. Because, for all I know, it could be a number or it could just be a text that means a number. So I mean, I wouldn't chance it if you don't feel like wasting resources. If you really don't care what else is on it, then I suppose. Well, but then also that does cost us resources, so be careful with that too.
Oh no, it's not gonna cost that much, but it's gonna yellow swag something there for a moment. Yellow swag. I always love that yellow swag.
This doesn't. It keeps its surrounding area, increases the growth rate. It doesn't tell me whether this has the ability to go down. In a 9x9 area, or can have water piped to it. It's too bad we don't have like an infinite water. Actually, I wonder if we do. It's been a while. There's a few different things. It used to be Thaumcraft had an infinite water thing, but eventually it stopped having one, and then maybe it came back.
I would sure look.
That would be pretty lucky, yeah. Switch valve, water source, sprinkler heads. Because I mean, it'd be pretty. I'm sure there's a limit because it'd be pretty weird to have a sprinkler system, right? That was like at the top of the world, sprinkling and watering the bottom of the world. I mean, it would make sense, but it'd be kind of weird, and I'm not sure how that would work out.
What the hell is a rift?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know of an infinite water source, although I don't know if we can pull from it.
Syria. Say what? August 21, 2013. Syrian was used in an attack of blank region of Syria, governor of Syria, during the Syrian Civil War.
There's too much Syria in that sentence.
Varying sources gave a dead toll of 322 to 1,700. So in 1995, a sect. You remember what a sect is, right?
No.
It's a religion that forms a group with no principles, no founding principles in any other religion, and is against all other religions, or at least a established religion. So it's like, UFOers, for example, are a cult, but if they start hating Christianity, they become a sect. So that's what the ISI is, if I would label it. But keep in mind, I'm no professional, so take my words with a grain of salt. And here it is. Go in the kitchen, grab a grain of salt.
And then it just starts pouring out. It's just pouring salt.
So, a sect released an impure form of sarin in the Tokyo metro. 13 people died. Oh, okay, that didn't tell me anything. He really didn't.
Dang it. Dang it! What's wrong with trying to create an infinite water source that's cheap? Why can't I fold space and time into a 1x1 block? That's all I need.
It's a centric belief system that incorporates Irish facts of Christianity with interpretations of yoga, adding published the foundation of the book and declared himself Christ.
No.
Japanese only fully enlightened master and identified with the Lamb of God. His proposed mission was to take upon himself the sins of the world and claim that he could transfer to his followers spiritual power and ultimately take away the sins of bad deeds. Ultimately, Irish outlined a doomsday prophecy which included World War III instigated by the United States. Erisha described a final conflict, accumulating nuclear Armageddon, borrowing the term of the book of Revelations 16:16. Humanity would end except the elite few who joined yes, I read that correctly. Mission was not only spread the word of salvation, but also survive these end of times. There's a lot of quotation marks there.
That's pretty powerful. It's like you have to survive the end of the world. It's like that's kind of difficult.
Yes, but you have to join and praise in order to receive salvation to survive the end. That's why he's a sect, because he had systematic yoga incorporated in it. They had Airship predicted Armageddon would occur in 1997. Oh shit, there's a lot of those. He named the United States as the beast from the Book of Revelation, predicting that it would eventually attack Japan. We already did that. He also saw dark conspiracies everywhere, promulgating Jews, Freemasons, the Dutch, the British royal family, and rival Japanese religions.
I'm not sure. Not sure how I should deal with this. I guess I'll just build another sprinkler and see if I can put it up
See,
higher.
that's how you know. It's like, no, he's not only was a Christianity, but now it's former head of Moscow operations. The Hakari no wow. A circle of light claiming to be committed to uniting science and religion and creating the new science of human mind. Having previously aimed to move the group away from the violent history and towards a spiritual roots. In 2011, the Public Security Intelligence Agency stated that currently had 1,500 members. At the end of July 2014, the cult reported its membership as 1,000. The group was reportedly active in trying to recruit new members among Japanese youth via social media websites and a list of people who claim Jesus. I want to be that. List of people who claim to be Jesus. Oh, surprisingly enough, there's not too many of them.
Alright. Gonna try a test procedure. Not just any procedure.
Hold
test one.
Hold on. Oscar Romero, in November 2011, he fired 9 shots with an AK-47 type of rifle at the White House in Washington, D.C. He believed himself to be Jesus Christ, sent to kill the President Barack Obama, who believed to be the Antichrist. Holy shit, someone really did try to take an attempt on his life.
Didn't he just run across the White House lawn?
No, that was in 2014. This is 2011. In November 2011. Oscar Romero attempted suicide. Make an attempt. Oh shit. Yeah, shots were fired at the White House. Apparently no fucks were given. Yeah. God damn. This is the thing of how, about research papers. I think I know my research paper now. Exactly. I still don't know what to do about my research paper. Fuck that. They tell you can write a research paper about anything, and then specifically tell you anything from the book. So
that'd be pretty specific.
It's because then we can use 2 resources from the book, so we're not completely dry. So
I'll put this up high because if I put it up high enough, I might be able to have trees here without getting them in the way. I don't think this is gonna. Gonna be simplistic about this for now. Just prove concepts. Because the issue is trees won't grow if there's something in the way.
I feel like the hammer breaks cobblestone faster than my freaking axe.
No. It's slightly slower.
You talking about no? You seeing how fast I'm moving along up here? My pickaxe has haste on it, and it is not doing haste.
Yeah, you're slightly slower.
Yeah, with my pickaxe.
Yeah, your pickaxe is slower than the hammer, I think. But the hammer is definitely slower than a axe.
No, I tried to censor my word shift there.
The axe would be good. I want it back.
Oh, it's not in here?
No. This doesn't have Divine RPG.
What? I guess they say we're axe out of luck.
You better shick the hell up.
Shick, nah.
Aw, shick.
And then Shaq comes in.
What are you shicking? This is Shaq. Shick Shack.
Like a whippersnapper.
This is why we can't be hip.
Nope.
Shaq's gonna come down on
Tuesday
us.
cult. Banjawana station. A cult. New religious movement. What is a new religious movement?
Who knows? Who cares?
A spiritual group of modern origins, which has a peripheral place within its nation's dominated religious culture. New religious movements may be novel in origin, or they may be a part of a wider religion, in which case they will be distinct in pre-existing dominations. Scholars study sociology of religion prefer to use this term as a natural alternative to the word cult, which is often considered derogatory. Yeah. Fucking Chris, fucking been at work for 24 hours.
Look, you listen here. You pronounce things right.
Oh shit, son, I've been awake long. 2 hours. I woke up at 6 for 2 days straight, and I'm still awake. To midnight. Okay, scholars continue.
I imagine like you woke up at 6, then 6 o'clock came around, and you woke up again while awake. You're just like, oh, I feel ready to go for the day.
It feels like that.
I need a hoe.
So what do I do with I got a hoe.
Too bad. Screw your hoe.
Oh, well, it's a diamond hoe. So as you were saying.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah. I cheated. Well,
Is it a Tinker's Construct one?
I don't know what that means. Sir. It's just a normal Minecraft hoe.
Then you screwed up and wasted diamond.
I didn't waste a damn diamond. Son.
Wasted diamond. Yeah.
This is a triple encrusted hoe.
You're about to have a triple encrusted foot upside your head.
You just getting all that
just don't
jelly because of
understand.
all this good bling bling on Marco Red Song.
I wish that didn't, for some reason, put that in my inventory so weirdly. It just moves back and forth. It's annoying me. It's so complicated.
What the fuck am I looking for?
Alright. Trying to prove to the world that it's possible. And it's looking very little possible. I'm wondering why that you'd think that would have worked. Don't waste your time.
Don't worry. I'm just.
It's not working anyway.
Is it landing on it? Is it literally?
It is, but it's not working. I think it has to be level with it.
Is it actually jumping onto it?
Yeah, it's landing on it.
What's wrong?
It's just it's not working it because it's not level. I figured this would be a problem, and I was worried that I'd have to deal with it somehow, and I'm not sure how to deal with it. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to keep water supplied here unless I used a tesseract, but I really don't want to go that far. I don't think I have a choice, though. I tried to use a well because this well will give us infinite water. So this one block right here is our infinite water source, technically. But, it's not working. I can't pump out of it. Now, I mean, it's not impossible to get water out of it. I'm sure if I used certain tools or something, I could probably get it done. But I don't know why. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it, Aven. Got an axe. No. Aven!
Oh god, I forgot about that. What are you doing with the cursor?
You bastard! Why are you indestructible?
What you talking about?
Can't hit you. Are you right here, or are you
Yeah,
lit?
I'm right here.
I don't know.
I'm indestructible. You died so much. I'm indestructible.
Will you stop killing me too? I keep losing stuff because of you.
No. I fucking put 6 damage. He's like, I have an axe. I thought this was a normal hammer. Even the hoe has +6 damage.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I wasn't sure if the cursor was still connected.
What's a cursor?
It's an advanced machine mabob that'll allow me to do stuff from a distance from this crafting. Something that you could never understand. Like remembering exactly what the setup of my inventory was at this point. I didn't pay any attention to it, so I don't quite know. I need... Made me forget what I was thinking here. So I need to get water to there. How to do this? If I have it on the ground, I think I do have to use. I think I do have to use a tesseract. There's no way I can do anything about it.
Yo!
I, however, do need a incubator.
To incubate his eggs, yo.
It's kind of annoying to make the incubator, actually, but we all gotta make a sacrifice sometimes. Okay, so cocoa, some white stink needs heating components, which of course I don't have. Oh god, why? Clay it would be. Well, lovely, don't have any dust. Well then. Well then. There's some dust here. That's very random, in fact.
Okay. Oh, don't drop your eggs all in one basket.
Set out some gravel, and set out some sand.
Ever played a game that you like that experienced lag, not because of your system or your internet? Because of like their servers are so shitty.
Well, oh, okay, I see what you mean. I was thinking of that as the internet, but that's actually a different thing.
Or a P2P connection because their internet's so shitty.
Yes, I have had one. Diablo
Exclude
3.
me.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Diablo 3. The thing is, the server, it connects to Blizzard servers.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I was just getting dropped like every 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't remember what it was, but it was just like a certain amount of minutes, and it was just gone. And it wasn't an exact amount, I'm sure. I'm sure it was just up and down random numbers. But I would just get dropped out, and it would really suck because the thing about Diablo is if you ever log off, you log in to a completely different world of this. It's randomly generated. So it would be randomly generated. You'd lose basically everything you were working on. So you can't afford to lose that connection. And I was like, okay, what's going on? I still have internet because I was watching a video on the side. I was of course multitasking at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was editing audio. I was playing Diablo 3. I had a YouTube video on the right. I think I had like 3 windows open for my usual editing setup. A few audio renderers and stuff. So I was multitasking quite a bit. And I think I had the server running in the background too at the time. So I was probably nearing around 10 gigabytes of RAM in use. I tend to do that when I have normal stuff going. So, well, if I'm running Minecraft, it's 10 gigabytes. Without Minecraft and just the server, it's like 7 gigabytes used at that time. So, I had plenty of RAM. There was no way it was my computer, and the internet was still working, so there was no way it was the internet. So then I'd learned that you could do this like path test or whatnot, so I basically, in a way, pinged their servers and checked how much packet loss there was. And until it hit their servers, it didn't lose any packets, really. But when it got to their servers, it lost like 98%. And it was just like, yeah, good work, Blizz.
I'm out. I'm out.
This is the problem with them using the defensive like DRM they've used for Diablo 3, in that you have to be on their servers or else you can't play.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying because what do you do when you can't get on their server?
So, what the hell is a candleberry? In real life, what is a candleberry?
I don't know. I wouldn't doubt there's something like that.
You could set it afire. Name.
Well, it would probably be some sort of waxy plant. Some sort of like natural wax.
Yeah. Very weird looking.
It just looks like a melted candle.
It looks like, you ever seen those fake fruits and like they sprayed water on it?
Yeah.
No, not water. It's like a mixture of water, glitter, and it's just like encrusted with a shit ton of like like everything. So it's like this layer of bubbly clearness on top of a fake fruit.
Yeah, it's like a wax coating.
Yes,
right?
Yes, it's
yeah.
equivalent to that. Oh,
yeah. So it looks like a wax fruit because it is a wax fruit.
It looks like a wax fruit.